What's up, guys? Tim Halston with DragBoss Garage. Welcome back to the channel.
Well, the day has come to put this thing back in, so let's get moving on it. Taking it out wasn't too bad. It's putting it back in, that's going to be probably a different story. But hopefully not bad. I think the hardest part's going to be to tighten the flywheel. I don't want to scratch anything or wreck anything. That's loose, so that's good. It's tough getting old with glasses, I'll tell you. Pain in the butt, actually. And I can see okay, but it just makes it a lot easier for me to see better. It's like once you get to this point, it's a point of no return. Now it's a matter of getting that flywheel, the flex plate tight without any issues. Didn't bark and we don't always barking. That's it. And I always put Loctite on these bolts, just a little bit. And the torque is like 75 to 85, something like that. I usually do just 80. And you don't need much of this Loctite, just enough so they don't vibrate loose. But I'll tell you, I talked to a guy, you guys may know him. His name is Damon Merchant. He's on Street Outlaws. He's got 3 cars. He's got a 05 or 06, I think it's 05, Mustang GT that he races with a Coyote motor. It's pretty impressive. He also has a 71 Chevelle SS, original big block car that he started with in Street Outlaws. And then he has the Rogue 405. That's the Camaro he races currently. It's bad, man, I'm telling you. He's going to be on for a live chat. That'll be fun. We'll all talk, get some insight on how Street Outlaws works. Now before, we used to have that shield that went on here, the factory stuff, but it doesn't have that anymore. So, because it's got the motor plate, the mid plate takes the place of that. Question is, am I going to be able to tighten this with it on here? I don't know. It's not bad. Let's go up to 80. Always a rush now when the kids get off the bus. And hopefully the starter lines up good without any kind of monkey business. I always like to back off the torque wrench till when I'm done. Now let's see if we can get this in. I don't know what that noise was, but I don't like standing underneath here. Let's do it. So yeah, so David Merchant will be on. We're trying to figure out, I want to say we're thinking about March 10th. And also texted Erica Enders yesterday, and she apologized because she's got so much going on, but she's going to be on. We're kind of planning after the Gator Nationals and those races that are coming up in the next couple of weeks. So that's what it always helps to have somebody helping you. But there's only me, so I got to get things done. If you remember me taking this out before, it's kind of close the way the steering's set up. It's okay. This is my new wiring. I don't want to mess that up. I got to show you how close this is, because it's, if you see this, you'll be like, what? You can see it's right here. I don't know if you can see it. We'll find out. It's close. Slides right in there without moving anything. It's by the plate, so it's got to go below that a little bit, just like it is. So that's in, the 409's in, fans all wired, thermostat switch. Looking good, we're getting there. Bundle of snakes are all ready to rock and roll. It's 2/28/23. I said I was going to have this done the second week of March. I better get moving on this. You saw me putting the 409 Cleveland in. You saw the electric fan working on the radiator. You saw the bundle of snakes, the header sitting over there in the corner. Yeah, I turned up the wick a little. She's almost ready to fire up. A few details I got to finish up. Transmission with Elena. We'll go through that hopefully the next week, couple days. Fuel lines are all done. I got new fuel lines from Orem Brothers. Joel and Johnny. Talk to them. They'll hook you up with a discount. Radiator hoses are all in. The vacuum pump's in. The custom motor plate from Todd Fuchs. Thank you very much, Todd. Now I'm going to run it with the Pro Systems carburetor first since we dynoed it with it, but I have the David Cook 1120 ready to bolt on somewhere along the line. So like I said, I turned up the wick a little bit.